Hello everybody, I'm Bulkan playing Fishing Planet, grinding levels and leveling. In the last episode I did levels 26 to 31 at White Moose Lake and I got some northern pike. In this episode I'm after the Blue Catfish, and not so much for the experience but for the money, so I can buy better fishing rods and reels and go after the northern pike and do some damage. But first things first, let's catch some blue catfish. So coming out of White Moose Lake, I had close to 80,000 and it wasn't that much because this one's pricey. I had to buy this. It's Fish Fort M. It's 100 kilograms with 20 kilograms max per fish. This one was like 37,000, a little bit over 37,000. Then coming over here is very expensive. 2 days plus travel time plus the license, it's another 20,000. So right there it's like 58,000. 80,000, you take out 58, it's not that much left. So I made a decision to come and grind out some money doing the blue catfish with a little trick I know. And if you've seen my video on how to catch unique blue catfish, you already know that, but if you haven't, doesn't matter because that's what I'm gonna do anyway. I'm gonna use this thing over here. This is the very first rod I started the game with. It's Telefloat 450 plus Callisto 1400. I have monoline 1.8 kilograms, chubby bobber, barbless hook, size 6 octopus, again barbless for a little bit more experience, and I loaded on duck muscle meat. Coming over here, I actually bought 180 of these. Right now I'm down to not that many, only 16. So how can you catch blue catfish with this? It sounds weird, but you actually can, and I'm gonna show you how to. I'm already at the platform. You have to rent a kayak, that's another 3,000, so plan ahead for these things. But once you're on the platform, and I'll have a little video on how to get here, what I want to do is place my rod stand just in case. This will be my jail-free card if something goes wrong, and you'll see what I mean by that. But what I want to do is fish during nights only. That will make my moving from night to night painless. First night I'll start, finish my fishing, spend one bait coin going to the next night, but from there on it's no cooldown to moving hours, so that's fantastic stuff. In this case I'm gonna move now to 9 o'clock. I wanna fish only the good hours in the night, and here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast out the reel, just not the reel, the bobber, very close. So I'm gonna reel in and see at what point I'm gonna pull out. Here you go. So at 6 meters out, then the next reel it gets the bobber out. So I want to be exactly on the edge at 6, and here it is. And now I'm gonna make it a little bit like this, just have it hanging, and once I get the bite I'm gonna pay attention to the bobber on the top right corner. Going down is not good enough for me. What I want to see is that shake movement left to right, and then I set the hook. So I want to set the hook. I'm not gonna swing hard, I just want to set the hook, release the rod down, and just reel in. You can tell I have my reel speed at 1. So let's see how this works. Here you go. So that's not good enough. That's not good enough either. I'm waiting for that shake. Here it is. And boom. I got me a blue catfish. I can catch uniques on this, no problem whatsoever. In fact, here it is. I already caught a couple of them. This is my personal best on this setup. So it doesn't happen often, but you can end up catching even a unique. You can't keep it with this keep net, but that's the downside. Going for the catfish, I cannot keep trophies or uniques that are above 20 kilograms. Alright guys, now this will be the scenario where I mess up. I forgot to reel into the 6 meters and I'm gonna hook it, and then I have to get rid of the fish. Okay, see, there is no getting it out. I'm gonna put it in, lift it in, here you go. This happened really fast, but what I want to do is I'm just gonna put it in on the rod stand over and over again like this until the fish is gone. And this actually works for any fish. If I hook something that I know I can't reel out and I just want to cut my losses and just get rid of it, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the rod on and off the rod stand. This is how I'm gonna finish here the fishing trip, guys. I'm gonna exhaust all my duck muscle meat. It is 10 of these go per night, and I end up catching a little bit over 7,000 cash plus 2,000 to 3,000 experience a night. Depending on the weather, it can be very fast or very slow. In these here, after 9 o'clock, it can be extremely fast, like 40 minutes, and my net is full. If I hit trophies that are bigger than 20 kilograms, that will slow down the whole process of filling up the net. But the worst day for me is this one really takes a little bit longer to fill up the net. So if you have these days, it takes a little longer, but other than that, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm at night 17 and I made 91,000, close to 91,000. Like I said, I spend my money on new fish keep and coming over here. Once I'm done with this, I think I'll have enough money to go and purchase some better fishing rods and reels and start doing some pike fishing. That's from me, guys. Stay tuned. I'm Bulkan. Cheers and take care.